feel welcome, Robbie Thorpe.
Hey!
Hello. I'm here on behalf of the Victorian Aboriginal Embassy, and I just want to say that we support your right to stand up for your rights. And I just want to echo the sentiments of that last speaker and tell the government to go and get fucked. And there's an issue, are they a real legitimate government? Because the problem's going to be, and the problem is with these drugs, it's all about legislation and laws that cover them. What I'm trying to say is that this land here hasn't got a law. It was invaded illegally, and they imposed their dark age back with colonial laws here. When you go into their courts, just keep that in mind. Now we've got a law. Our people have been living in harmony with each other on this continent and with the land. And all the medicines that in this land, our people know about and how to use them. There's lots of ways to prepare things. Some things take weeks and weeks to prepare, but you need to have that knowledge if you're going to be using these plants. We had a utopian society before we were invaded 200 years ago. We had access to all these things. You have a look at Cook's journals. When he's seen the Aboriginal people for the first time, he said that he'd never seen such magnificent specimens of people in his life and all his journeys. And we had together our people. Australia's a crime scene. It's manifested from lies. Why I'm telling you this? Because when you end up in their courts here, ask the question about where do you get your jurisdiction from? And the court case falls apart. One thing I want to say is, why don't we organise a National Seed Day? Where we all go out and spread as much seed and plant it as we possibly can. Let's talk about greening Australia properly. Marijuana, they say it's got 3 root gene stock. One is called Indica, Americana and Australis. Joseph Banks, the biologist, came here and took samples from the Hawkesbury River. We call it Yandi. Our people call this marijuana Yandi. So if you ever hear a black guy saying Yandi, you know what he's talking about. We've been using these things, and that's not the best drug in this country. Let me assure you. We know the value of every plant. We know more than what your professor in the university, a kid, would know. He's been brought up in the right way, would know how to prepare those things and use them for their own health needs or whatever. You know, we had a preventative health regime going on in this country, and what the government wants you to do is go and buy their drugs. And it's a huge industry that they control. You try to make any inroads on that, you'll get chopped down. Now, as an Aboriginal community, we've tried to do that, take control of our own lives. We had been doing that for the previous 100,000 years here, quite well. Now we've got to go to the drugstore every day and spend money on things that were accessible to us for free. You know? Anyway, congratulations. Good to see you standing up. I knew that something like this would motivate the younger people to come out. It motivates me. This is, the Creator gave us this. He gave us the plants to use. And always remember, there's use and there's abuse. Yes. Just keep that in mind. Thank you.
Robbie Thorpe, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I think the time has come. Tash, are you ready to give a little speech? Now please welcome the lady that made this day all possible. She put in a huge amount of effort. You're all here because of her. Please make her feel welcome. She's had a couple of words. Tash!
Thank you everyone so much for turning up. And I'd like to thank the Australian Sex Party, Eamon Colston, Joel Murray for helping this happen. A big thanks to Gruber for flying down from heaven. Nimbin, sorry, Nimbin. To come to this rally on behalf of the Nimbin Hemp Embassy. I'd also like to say big thanks to LEAP for existing and putting their organisation together. Law enforcement, Against Prohibition Australia. Greg Denham, thank you. We need this. We need to stand up. I'd like to say thank you to Stephanie Barla for all your support and sharing your heartfelt story with us. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much. You're beautiful. I'd like to say thank you to Tex and to Shredder and Dougie, and big ups to the sub-bass sound system for helping us out today, guys. You rock! You rock it! Big ups! Can't thank you enough. And I'd like to say a big thanks to Off Your Tree, Emmy, Cutsnake, Dion, who unfortunately couldn't be here, but for your support and sponsorship. And also, of course, a very, very big thank you to Captain Reefer and the Cone Packers, who have driven all the way from Adelaide to play us their laid-back, political, cannabis-orientated tunes. They're actually now going to be driving or flying, whichever way they want, up to Nimbin Mardi Gras. Can you believe it? Captain Reefer is 70 years old. Mrs. Reefer is 64-year-old, and they're still active. Give them a round of applause. I'd also like to thank Dancehall Reggae Australasia for your support from the beginning. A big thanks to Mighty Mouse and to Matt from Normal Victoria for inspiring me to try and make this happen. And also a very, very big thank you to our host and comedian, Jacques Barrett. A big thank you for hosting this event. Jacques' comedy shows can be seen tonight up until the 24th in Melbourne at the Soft Belly Bar. It's on 367 Little Burke Street, and his shows start at 8:50 p.m. for $10 on the door, and it's a great show. And last of all, but not least, thank you all for turning up despite this weather and supporting this cause. Let's do it! Let's keep doing it every year until we get what we want. Let's not give up the fight. We've only just started fighting. It's been over 40 years since a rally to decriminalise cannabis has happened in Melbourne. So we need to keep it up each and every year until we get what we want. Canada could be quite possibly having full legalisation soon, okay? It needs a movement to make things happen.
We're in.
So we want it. Let's keep it up and keep at it. Thank you very much for all coming.